Your shoulders slump, your neck feels heavy and tight, and your jaw is sore. But you didn't do anything to cause it, or so you think. You're not chewing gum, you're not grinding your teeth. But by 3 p.m., your jaw feels tired, your neck aches, your head feels heavy, and your shoulders are stuck somewhere between your ears and your to-do list. You haven't done anything, and yet everything hurts. What if the mental load is showing up not just in your thoughts, but in your tissues, in your body as well? Late summer, you see, isn't just about digestion and nourishment. It's also about the weight of what we carry mentally and emotionally. The earth element governs how we process life, not just food. Information, worry, responsibility, and when that gets overloaded, it leaks into our musculoskeletal system, our body. Just think about your own body. When you get stressed, do your shoulders move up into your ears? Does your whole upper body, upper back, shoulders, neck and jaw tense up and tighten? Hello and welcome. I'm Sarah Gowans, remedial massage and craniosacral therapist, as well as emotional integration facilitator at Blossoming Me and the Healthy Learning Lounge. Here, we're a sanctuary for you to tap in to nurture your journey to health, to well-being and a positive mindset. We focus on helping you to clear stresses, tensions, and blocks that can hold you back from living your most fulfilling life. Welcome to the Earth Element season and its hidden patterns that can overwork your postural muscles, even while you're sitting still. Our upper body has a story to tell. In traditional Chinese medicine, the earth element governs digestion, support, and mental processing. It's what helps us absorb, integrate, and carry the load physically and emotionally. But when our earth element becomes depleted through stress, overthinking, or constantly giving, our upper body starts to carry what our mind can't hold anymore. Our shoulders rise, neck braces, and jaw tightens or just wears out. This isn't just tension, it's fatigue-based discomfort. The same earth pattern we've been seeing over the last few weeks, with hips and backs now showing up in our upper body. This week, we're exploring why and how the mental load turns into muscle fatigue, the nervous system loop that links thoughts and tension, and the role of our vagus nerve and trigeminal nerve. So what is our jaw really saying? Our jaw is more than just a mouth muscle. Your jaw is part of an intricate system of muscles and nerves that tie directly into how safe and supported we actually feel. Through the trigeminal nerve, your jaw connects directly to your brainstem and your emotional regulation centers. That means your jaw can register stress even when your conscious mind hasn't caught up. The masseter and temporalis muscles, two of your jaw's main closing muscles, are directly activated by the motor branch of the trigeminal nerve. When these muscles are subtly on all day, even without clenching your jaw, they fatigue quickly and quietly. Because of the trigeminal nerve's deep connections into the pons in the brainstem, it has direct influence over the muscles of our neck and shoulders too, not by direct control, but through shared neural pathways and reflexes that increase postural tension, especially in areas like our upper traps, upper trapezius, and our sternocleidomastoid muscles. So what can start as jaw strain often becomes a full upper body holding pattern. It's also one of the places your vagus nerve passes near, meaning that jaw relaxation can actually send safety signals back to your nervous system, back to your mind as well as your body. So when your jaw is tired, achy, and subtly clenched, it's often carrying unspoken pressure, thoughts unsaid, emotions unprocessed, and yes, it's often exhausting and can be excruciatingly painful. One tip you can try is humming, gentle massage, and even slow yawns. These can stimulate your vagus nerve tone and reduce your jaw stress and strain. Here's the thing most people miss. Thinking has a body cost. Your brain doesn't work in isolation. Every thought, every mental task activates a network of muscular and neural support. It's like running the software in the background, and the longer it runs, the more battery it drains. When you're thinking hard, making decisions, solving problems, or managing people, your body doesn't stay neutral. Your muscles brace, even subtly. Your breath gets shallow, and your shoulders creep up, and your jaw stiffens. This is where the nervous system loop kicks in. Your vagus nerve is supposed to downregulate stress, sending calming signals to your heart, lungs, and gut. But chronic stress, especially mental load, can dysregulate this system. That means that your muscles never get the stand down signal, and they stay switched on, even just slightly, but all day. Add in the trigeminal nerve system, which controls our jaw sensation and facial tension, and you've got the perfect storm. High cognitive demand plus poor vagal tone can lead to fatigue in your upper body, even if you haven't moved. Mental effort lights up muscle systems, and when we don't recover, they don't either. Over time, this creates the loop. More thinking leads to more subtle bracing, which becomes more muscular fatigue, more discomfort, and more stress. And then we're back again. So when your nervous system is running on survival mode, it turns up the volume on everything, including fatigue and pain. Fatigue travels along its own nerve pathways, just like pain does. So when your body is overexerted, tired, and running on depleted energy stores like ATP at the cellular level and phosphocreatine, even small tasks feel harder. This kind of fatigue is both mechanical and biochemical. As we've spoken about in earlier videos in this series, prolonged muscle use without recovery increases the reactive oxygen species, ROS, and decreases calcium availability, slowing cellular energy production, the ATP I mentioned a moment ago. That means your muscles don't just feel tired, they feel tired right down to the cellular level. And here's the deeper level. Mental fatigue isn't separate from physical fatigue. It shares the same pathways. When you have a chronic cognitive load from multitasking, emotional stress, or decision making, your HPA axis, the body's stress response, is activated. This keeps you in the fight or flight mode, hello sympathetic dominance, and increases baseline motor tone in our protective muscles like your jaw, neck, and shoulders. So if you feel physically tired from doing nothing, but mentally wired, feeling like you're doing everything, this is why. Let me explain further. Motor tone, often called muscle tone, is the natural level of tension or resistance in your muscles when they're at rest. It's like your body's idle mode. It's not actively moving, but it's always ready to go, ready to support you. Think of it like this. Even when you're not actively moving, your muscles aren't completely off. They maintain a baseline level of readiness, just enough to hold your posture, stabilize your joints, and keep you upright. That's your motor tone, a kind of low-level, always-on support system, controlled by, you guessed it, your nervous system. When your nervous system is calm, that tone stays soft and balanced. But when you're stressed or overwhelmed, your nervous system increases this muscle tone, especially in protective areas like the neck, shoulders, and jaw, and lower back too. That's why these areas can still feel tight, sore, or fatigued, even if you're just sitting at your desk thinking about emails. That tired feeling in your neck or jaw at 3 p.m., it's not just bad posture, it's your body trying to protect you. The key isn't to push through though, it's to help the nervous system feel safe enough to dial that tension back down again. Here's another tip. Choose restoration over exertion. A gentle walk, a few deep breaths, or 5 minutes of silence can do more for fatigue than pushing through another hour of productivity. Through the chakra lens, looking at things from that perspective, this connects the throat chakra expression and truth, with the solar plexus, action and drive. When these areas are out of sync, you feel it in your posture, tension and tone. From a TCM perspective, the earth meridians, spleen and stomach, become overloaded with unprocessed mental input. The muscles that hold your head up start to collapse under this weight. And the scientific tie-in? Studies show that mental fatigue alters our motor unit recruitment in postural muscles, meaning that even basic tasks feel harder after cognitive strain. That's why thinking can hurt just as much as doing. So here's another tip. Breaking the loop with small resets. Try a simple 60 seconds of diaphragmatic breathing, jaw massage, or looking out a window. These help your nervous system to switch from holding it all together to I can let this go. So in conclusion, your neck and jaw are asking for your support, not strength. You don't need to be stronger right now. You need to feel supported. If your neck, shoulders or jaw are aching, it's not because you're weak or broken. It's because your body is doing its best to carry what your mind can't offload. So the earth element fatigue patterns show up when we try to digest too much, mentally, emotionally and physically. But the beauty is, these patterns respond to gentle interruption. So this week, why don't you try offering your upper body what it really needs? Less effort, more rhythm. Less bracing, more breathing. Less fixing and more presence. And just take a moment to notice what shifts when you stop carrying it all alone. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, please like and share it. And join us next time for more tips to nurture your health, well-being and positive mindset, so that you can be living your most fulfilling life. From my heart to your heart, namaste.